Right. Good morning, everyone. So what we are discussing last class? Block and types of blocks. We completed, right? So let's try to recollect. The main target of object-oriented programming is creating real-world object in programming world. As part of creating real-world object in programming world, first point you have to represent object type. Second, you must store data of this object. Third, you must implement operations of this object. So for representing real world object type, we have class and instances. Class and instances. For storing data, we have fields. We have fields. Fields will provide only memory. Now I want to store data inside. So we have blocks, constructors, and next setter method. Next, I want to perform operations. For performing operations, we have methods. What these methods are called? Business logic methods. Okay. Next, what is the structure of a program we have to create? First, we should create class with object type name. Then next, we should declare fields. Then we should define blocks. What the blocks? Here, what the fields? Static and non-static. Blocks. What blocks? Next, we have to define constructor. Now, what constructor? Default constructor or parameterized constructor or no param constructor. Then next, we need methods. Setter and getter methods. Okay. Next, business logic methods. And next, display method. So this is the object class. Then in order to use this class, I should create user class. Inside this user class, we will have inside main method, we must create instances. And then create instances and then initialize instances and then invoke methods to perform operations. So this is our learning, what you have done for last 2 months course. Can I expect everyone understood? Write on this. Completed. Done. Okay, right. Develop bank project. Develop bank project by by showing the usage of all static, non-static members. Static, non-static members. Look at here. Choose bank application, create bank account object with values, bank name, branch name, IFSC, account number, account holding balance. If you capable, you can enhance this with address also. Okay, I'm teaching the base and I want you enhance it by adding mobile, email, and address. 3 extra fields you have to add at home. You must store bank name, branch name, IFSC values common to all accounts, and they must be initialized from accounts objects creation. Initialized before accounts objects creation. All provide methods to read and modify their values. Provide methods to read, just remove this all. Provide methods to read and modify their values, and also provide methods for displaying account object properties. Explain project execution flow with complete JVM architecture means objects creation, flow of execution. Okay. Now tell me, how many classes we have to develop here? 2 classes. One is bank class and bank account. Okay. Bank account contain all these fields: static block, non-static block, constructor, setter method, getter methods, business logic method, deposit, withdraw, transfer money, current balance, and next display method for displaying all the properties. Then in the bank class, you create the account 1, account 2. After creating account 1, account 2, you want to lose those accounts or you have to store those accounts? Where? In a bank. Who will create bank accounts? Bank or bank front office? Bank front office will create bank. Otherwise, bank will not create the accounts. Bank front office will create the accounts, and store those accounts in bank. Understood? Fine. Then how many classes required now? Three classes. What are the three? Bank account, bank front office. Bank front office main method class. This main method class creates the bank account objects, stores inside bank object. In a bank object, we have to store accounts, one object or two objects or multiple objects. If you want to store multiple objects, which data type I have to use? I want to store one account or multiple accounts. Multiple accounts you want to store. Inside bank account class, what I have to create? Array object I have to create, right? Array object. Which array object? Bank account square bracket, bank account array object you have to create with some size, 10 or 20 or 30 based on your bank capacity. So totally how many classes? Three classes. Which class is linking to which class? Bank account class, bank front office. Bank front office, create the bank account objects and store it inside bank. Okay, now tell me, what are the different operations you are performing on the bank account in bank? First, open account. Second, deposit. Then withdraw. Then current balance. Then transfer. Then change account, change PIN number. All these operations you are doing. All these operations you are doing one after one sequential whenever you need. That means bank front office has to provide a choice to the customer to perform the operation based on his requirement. So tell me, developing this project is not just Amirpet standard. I want you visualize the real world, what happening in the real world, same as it is you have to develop here. Okay, now next question. Bank name, branch name, IFSC, all three values are assigned before customer coming into the account now. I mean, before customer come to the bank, on the bank application form already there. That means, should I ask the values from the user? No, I should not ask from the user. I should only implicitly should set the values. From where I have to set values? From the keyboard or from the filer? From the end user you want to set keyboard. Backend you want to set means from file. So tell me, in this project, we are also learning file reading. How to read data from the file? You know already. I want to read one line at a time. Which class I have to use? Buffered reader. If you want to read one line from the keyboard, buffered reader of. If you want to read from keyboard, system.in. You want to read from the file, then you should use file reader, buffer reader of file reader. File reader will read data from the file one byte at a time, but I want to read one line at a time. Then what is required? I need buffer reader class. Okay, write down this question completely. I told you today, tomorrow we are developing big project that will give you full knowledge of object-oriented program. So today, whatever you are learning, exactly like this, you have to think of one more project and develop. Don't write again first two lines, already written. Completed? Question completed? Online students writing a this is the architecture. I have to initialize these three variables from where? From the file. I have to read the values from the file and store. In order to connect to the file, I need what? File reader connection. So I need a file reader class and connect it. Okay. So just architecture you write and side to this diagram. This is a project architecture what you are developing. Whenever you are developing project, you should have first of all in your mind architecture. And this is bank class. This is a bank front end class. What this bank front office class will do? It creates objects of this class and stores inside bank. Now here you will have array object. This is bank account array object, and inside we have first object, second object, third object, fourth object. Account 1, okay now. I have a question now. Bank front office should initialize account number. Now the account number should be asked from the user. Account number should ask from the user or should generate dynamically. First account created, three accounts created in today. Now bank is closed. Tomorrow when bank is open, the account number should start from 0 na, should start from 4. Already 3 accounts open na. Next number should be what? 4. That means how many accounts yesterday I created? How many accounts I have created yesterday we have to store for tomorrow? Where? Inside a file. Inside a file. What is that? Account number dot txt. Account number dot txt. What is the last account number we have to store? Then this account number also should read from where? File. Got clarity here? So how many files interaction we have here? 2 files. First one, bank details storing in static variables. Second one, account number storing in account number variable reading from the bank. So totally, this is reading the information from where? Keyboard. Bank front office contacting the keyboard from the end user, taking the details and creating bank account object, storing in the bank. This is the complete story about totally how many files are there? 5. Number 1, bank front office. Number 2, bank account. Number 3, bank details.txt. Number 4, and number 5, bank. Totally 5 files you have in your project. Right on this architecture. Any years of experience you have, any number of days you are working in company, everywhere this project architecture only will be there. Okay. So bank front office is view, MVC architecture, view. Okay. And you can also consider this also as controller because it's controlling which logic to execute, which logic should not execute. And this bank is again controller plus DAO model. So controller logic is spread across multiple places. So if you separate this array object in another class and bank operation logic separately, then it's only called model. So the view and the controller we have writing. Controller actually will mix from view on here. Reading data from the keyboard is only view, and based on the given data you are taking decision to which method to execute, that is called what? Controller. Then from the controller coming to this controller, here in this method it is performing model operation, storing that object inside array. So this is MVC architecture. So wherever you go, these three classes, MVC architecture, this is what bean class, bean or pojo, means a data storing class, business operation supplying class. This class is called bean or pojo, and this bank front office is called view plus controller, and bank is called controller plus model. Model means data storing. Any number of examples you develop, everywhere you are going the same flow. In advanced Java Spring, views and controllers and models are completely separated as separate classes. In core Java, we cannot completely separate. Some classes we will mix. Completed diagram. Completed. Let me know. Every time I cannot ask completed, completed. What the flow of execution? First, from the keyboard, we are entered into bank front office. Bank front office is creating bank account object and then storing those objects in bank class. Is the flow. Done. Online students completed. What is the first class we have to write? Development wise, which class we have to write first? Bank account class. First write this file, bank details.txt. First file, bank details.txt. Heading, bank details.txt. Bank details.txt. Write on the tree. HDFC, Amirpet, HD123FC. If you want to change from that account to another account, we have to one bank to another bank, we have to modify in this file. Completed? Next, bank account.java. Any line you have doubt, ask. I'm not going to explain anything in this project, okay? Everything I completed explanation, we are putting all in one place. So at any line you have doubts, ask. If you don't have any doubts, nice. Completed? Scroll down. When you see static variables, immediately your mind should ask, I should initialize the static variable. For that, I require static block. I want to initialize the static variables by reading values from the file. For that, I need write initialization logic. So static block required. Keep right, and slowly you will understand. If you got anywhere doubt, ask me. Completed up to fields all. What is the first line you have written? In your program, first line. Input java.lang.system dot out. So I don't want to write system repeatedly, only one time. That is static import concept. Completed. Tell me, this line what is doing? Printing the message. What this line is doing? Pausing the program execution. After printing message, I should read that message. Na? If complete message as a dump is displayed on the console, I cannot understand the flow. So step by step, how it is going, I want to see. First, bank account class is loaded. Okay. Then next, static variable memory allocated. Okay. Then reading static variable value from the file and initializing them. Okay. So step by step, I want read messages and move on so that I can track the flow of execution. So if you want to pass the program execution at any place, there you should write sleep method. Okay. How it is working, what is doing, we'll discuss in the multi-threading chapter, not now. Now, I wanted to read data from the file means I have to connect to whom now? File. For that, I required buffer reader object. This buffer reader connecting to whom now? File reader. So that's why I'm taking variable name as what? File reader. Or if you confusing, you can take buffer reader equal to new null. Okay. Now, just I want to say buffer reader term is a common. It may connect to keyboard or it may connect to what? File. But it's connecting to file. That's why I taken file reader equal to. Then inside try block. So I don't understand try catch. Don't understand try catch. Oh, here I should write try. Okay. Exceptionally completed or not completed. Then how can you understand? If any extra thing is coming, acha. If I want to use buffer reader, try mandatory. Okay, chalo. If you want to use sleep method, try catch mandatory. Okay, chalo. Accept and go on. Should not sit there and cry. I'm not understanding, not understanding. Okay. Some points you have to accept and move. Tell me. File reader, a file reader, new buffer reader of new file reader. So buffer reader connected to file reader connected to file. Then how can you read one line at a time? By using read line method. Read and store it in bank name. Read and store it in branch name. Read and third line and store it in IFS. You have saved in the same order, na? In which order you have saved in the file, same order you have to read. If you mismatch the order, finally you get wrong results. Clear? Right. Continuation. Up to line number 33 completed. Up to 39 completed. Online students. Completed? Once you open the connections, this is a connection object now. Once you open connection, you must close the connection. There is a chance you may forget to close the connection. That's why there is a guarantee place to close the connection, that is finally block. To close the connection, you have to call close method. Static block close. Done. Null pointer exception. NPE full form is null pointer exception. Now tell me next. I need a non-static block. You create bank account objects. Any account object you create, account number variable, initialization logic is same or not? First account, second account, third account. Then where I should write the logic? Inside non-static block. Non-static block is used for developing initialization logic common to all objects. No? Then observe this code. Non-static variable memory allocated with default values. When we create an object, first control comes to constructor. From the constructor, comes to non-static block. By the time control come to non-static block, already non-static variables memory initialized. Then passing by displaying this message. Then reading account number value from file and initializing it. Okay. Open bank details.txt file. Previous page. You written na? Place in box. Side you have space, right side. Right side you write. account number sequence.txt. This one, ACCNUM. Okay, this is the file name. 1 second. Where is this here? This is the file name, account number sequence.txt. Where you are writing? At the beginning, before bank account class, bank account details.txt file, side account number sequence.txt file. Then in that you write this. Completed, huh? 12-digit number. Okay. And now continue this program. You will understand. Complete a number. Place in box. Continue this. After static block, non-static block. Completed. Still writing. So did you understand here? First up, connected to the file, reading the number from the file, converted to long. Known point or unknown? Is it a known point? Don't know. Known point, KNOWN, known. तुमको मालूम है नहीं मालूम? Okay. So after converting that number means this number is coming from the file as a text string object converted to long and added by 1. Why? This is a first account. First account, before that, what is the number? 0. First account number should be 1. Account number. Account number is initialized, where in the current object, account number variable is initialized. Then account number is initialized with the file value. Then displayed. Then following by what? Same as previous code, na? Whatever you have written here, same code will be coming here. Right? Catch you finally. Listen. After setting this account number inside this current bank account object, is this account number must be available for next account to create and increase? No, no. Alochinchandra Babu, please think. After this account is created, I close my bank. I shut down this program. Tomorrow, open the bank. Then tomorrow, account number should be again start with 0, na 1. Na? That means I should store this number inside the file, no? How to store? For reading purpose, file reader. For writing purpose, come on, guess. For reading, reader. For writing, writer, file writer. File writer, connected to file, writing that file to account number is what variable? Long type. Write method accept what type? String. So converting account number to string type, writing data to file writer object, then flushing, moving data from file writer to file for saving permanently. When you write, the data will be stored only inside file writer object. From the file writer, you have to flush into file. For that, you have to call this method. Okay, and again, same logic. Clear? So inside non-static block, we have written logic common to all objects. Now, what the logic? Creating account number. Account number initializing logic is common. Right? Completed up to 85 line. 76, sir. Up to 79 completed. Sir, I'm not uploading these files to the Google Classroom. I want you write in the class and type these programs in your system. If I uploaded it, what do you do? Copy paste and say, yes, sir, completed. Done? Online students, if you got any doubts, please ask. Done? This is for saving data in file. And tell me, with this example, do you understand how to connect to file reading, writing data? Slowly moving on, you should able to write next lines of the code by your own. Just you should get an idea. Okay, here what I want to do. I want write data. To write data, I need to create this. I need to do this. So just once you get a thought, you should able to write the code by your own. What is the social media app mostly you follow? Most of the time you spending on Insta. Any other? Twitter, YouTube. Okay. What is that? Video. YouTube. Okay. Instagram. First priority Instagram. Huh? Next. Snapchat. Okay. ఇంకా Facebook. LinkedIn. Chrome. Chrome is not social media, Raswami. Sorry? WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not social media. That is chatting app. Next. Wherever you are, I want to come to your place. Because you are not coming to my place now. Social media. What is our social media? Google Classroom. You are not coming. Next, Telegram, not coming. So what should I do? I want to come to your place. I will remind, send notification. Babu, today class not completed. So practice and come. At least maybe by seeing that notification, you may spend some time to read. Completed? Close non-static block. Then constructor. Constructor, how many properties I have to ask the user? 2. Account number, balance. From the application form, I have to tell me when you open the bank account, is bank asking what is your account number? Account number is assigned by bank. That's what we done background. Okay. Understand? Bank name, branch name, IFSC, account number. These 4 properties are not assigned by the customer. These 4 are assigned by the bank. We completed. Now what customer can assign? Account holder name, balance, email, mobile, address. Only these details customer has to give. PAN number, Aadhaar number. Okay. Those details you have to take to the constructor or via setter method. So minimum I want to take these 2 properties from the constructor to open account. Write down constructor. Ma? 95. గాడే ఉన్నావా? ఊరి 95 ఒక్కటే రాయలేదా? మొత్తం రాయలేదా? ఏం చేస్తున్నా? పక్కన దగ్గర రాసుకో. Non-static, completed, right? Non-static block, everyone? Non-static block, this code completed, na? 95 అంటే ఎక్కడ రా? ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? నిద్రపోతున్నావా? 95 అంటే రైట్. Next week, I want to take review from you. Review means feedback. by this Saturday, how many months completed? 5 months, really? Ma? So this Saturday, Sunday, of course, Monday will be festival holiday, maybe. Christmas, no. So next week, I'm expecting feedback form from all of you. I don't ask feedback. I want you write what you feel about me and give. Don't say just good do, bad do, worst do. Okay. As a student, what you're expecting from a faculty. Okay. Did I all reach to your expectations or anything is missing? So everything, just like a 15 marks question. One essay paragraph I want. Yeah, you want, you write. And no need to write your name, no need to write your mobile number, nothing. Just on a paper, you need to write. So prepare your mind. Prepare your mind. What are all the information you want to tell to me? So you are going to Amirpet hostels, you are staying in hostels, some other students learning Java from other faculties, what they are learning, what you are learning. Are you seeing any difference between their learning and our learning? Their learning is better, our learning is better. How you want me to teach for the next your juniors? Right? Based on your feedback only, I have to take decision for what to teach for next juniors, right? So I want you talk everything in that feedback form, okay? And what your friend is telling to in the class. So today morning, one student has told me wonderful, nice feedback. Sir, getting fear to come to class. We are having interest, but getting fear to come to class. Why? What question are you, sir, asked? That is a fear. Okay, then I will let me not ask the questions in the class. Oh, no, no, no. Because you are asking questions, we are studying at least. Okay. If you don't ask those questions, we don't study, finally 100% will fail. So I am expecting from you, tomorrow you have class, right? Next week, so that I am preparing always whenever I am doing something decision, I will prepare you 1 week before. Holidays I am giving 10 days before. The sudden holiday and I cannot say 10 days before. Okay. So next week, I am expecting feedback from all the people. And maybe I don't know, in my 20 years, I never asked this. Maybe it's the time I have to ask. I want you post review in Naresh IT channel also. Naresh IT Google form is there, na? Either bad or good, whatever, about Naresh IT, about me. Okay, what you are expecting from us? Are we reached to your level or not? Are you satisfied or not? So because nowadays students are choosing the faculties institute based on reviews only, na? So generally my class will be filled based on mouth publicity. Students, old students will refer their next juniors to my class. But now is the time I should also come to more active on social media. Generally, I will not be much active on social media. So that's why. So I need your support. Subject wise, I am supporting. Social media wise, you have to support. Okay. First, you tell me about me. What you want, what you expected. These 2.5 months, did I reach to your expectations or not? Okay. Are you able to write the program? Are you able to find errors in the program? Are you able to understand the flow of execution in the program? Before joining the course, after joining the course, okay, are you seeing any difference in you or not? Okay, now? Yeah. So completed. Type this program in your system up to here. How many files you have to save? 3. Bank details.txt, account number sequence.sequence, bank account.java. Up to here you type. Don't compile. Okay, now? Up to the side. You can close the class and you can compile. It will compile because we are not accessing any other classes at, right? it will compile. Don't execute up to that. You should compile successfully and come. Remaining code we'll write in tomorrow class. I told you this project will take 3 days to complete, and every line you have to write in the class only. Okay. Thank you.